All right, good afternoon, everyone. And this is the market polls for October 24, 2021, first day of Q4. Well, not the first day, but I guess the first week of Q4. And the markets were moving today. All right, so let me just start off by saying that the VIX is at 23. It is currently at 23. It was as high as 25. It needs to come down. We need to get that blow off in the VIX. We are not getting it. But we had a lot of movement today, a lot of opportunities this morning. So let's take a look. Let's dive in. So today, what were we looking for? We're setting up these trades. So this morning, if you follow the weekly prep, there's a link on the bio for it if you want to follow it and leads you directly to it. But basically, we had this nice rally on Friday. We couldn't take out the highs of Friday. Okay, so we needed to see if we're going to have follow through today or is it going to pull back. The MACDs kind of gave you the swing was coming to the end on Friday. We pulled back. And then when it crossed, it told you that we're probably going to go down to the 50. It kept going stronger and it went down to the previous day's lows, which we are. We're currently at this critical moment back again. There was a trade this morning. Hope you guys took it. There was this 43, 45 right in there and a break at the 50. So we're out of those trades right now. But that was a nice trade that went from $3 to $24. Not bad. Again, are we going to come up a little higher and then come down? Or are we going to cross and do one of these things, form a double bottom? So don't know what to do at this moment, but I wouldn't chase any trades to the put side. Remember, all roads lead back to the 50-day moving average. At least that's what we that's what I say here. On the 15-minute time frame, okay, for these type of trades. The Nasdaq much weaker than the other two, the XPX and the Russell, but same type of movement. We went up higher, and then we needed a pullback. Once it broke the 50 and went down, and guess what? It took all tech down with it. Even all the fangs went down with it. Russell much stronger than the other two, but basically it even went down, right. Crossed the 50, went down to the crossed the MACDs, and then remember all roads lead back to the 50. Went to the 50, gave you a little bit more, but you could have taken that trade down back to the 50 since all other two were going. Let's see if the Russell can help out the next NDX and Nasdaq. If it can come back up to the 50 now, let's see what happened at the 50-day moving average, right? It's coming back up. Let's see what happens there. That's going to be a critical moment for the Russell. If it bounces, goes lower, or does it break through? That's a very pivotal moment. If it breaks through, it'll probably have the XPX and the NDX, but NDX looks like NDX and XPX are coming towards the end here. So this swing is probably coming to the end. So just watch that. Wouldn't chase a trade. Let the trade come to you. If these turn around and start going up to the 50, it's probably going to help the Fangs come back to their 50s because the Fangs got hit pretty hard today. All right, so now we set that up. So let's see now. Potentially, we're going to find a move heading back up to the 50. How long would that last? Maybe that'll be the after lunch move, or maybe it will be the power hour move, right? Just stay frosty. But now, Alphabet got slammed today. Slammed. Now we did find some demand here at 26.20. The MACDs are coming to the end, telling me this move is over. Let's see what happens here. I'm sorry, this is Google. Can Google run back up to the 50 or next at least 26.70? Can it come back up to there? Google did run up pretty successfully on Friday and broke highs and then got sold off. So again, this would be a key area right here at 26.70, and then we have the 26.97. Now remember, if Google comes up, the 50-day moving is going to come back down, so it's probably going to meet as somewhere here or there, and then we're going to see if this crosses and comes back up. So again, let the overall indices tell you how to trade. Round on the indices are probably going to find a base of some level, probably a strong base, and then we're going to see how it reacts at that base. If it breaks that base, everything else is going to go down with it. All right. Amazon. Amazon gave you an indication that we were selling off, had a huge upgrade on Friday, and we didn't see the price action behind it. It just kind of gave you heads up that that upgrade didn't really matter. They wanted to take down Amazon. Amazon broke 3280 this morning. We had a MACD break, and we had a zero bounce at MACD break, and a break bounce up to 50. So that was a good trade if you took that trade. But 3275 down to 3193. You had about almost an 80-point ripper on that one. Now I wouldn't go chasing this trade, even though it could probably go lower, but let it base, let it form. It does need to kind of let go of that steam and come back up higher. Uh, Tesla, Tesla again this morning. If you're following that weekly prep, I set this up. It came out with amazing numbers this weekend. However, it wasn't enough to convince her to break that 809. So 809 is a magic number for Tesla. That was going to tell you to either is it going to break or is it going to break down? Is it going to break up or break down? So obviously it broke down. And remember, overalls lead back to the 50, and it did. It came back to the 50. Now we're at a pivotal area for Tesla. Is it going to hold or is it going to stay in this range again? So again, if you're trading Tesla or managing a trade, let's see if the overall market rallies back up, then Tesla could be one of the first ones to go back up higher. All right, it's one of the strongest ones. ISRG got sold off with the Nasdaq. We try to break this 1022. We had this 1011. It came back down and just couldn't really break through and just broke down. So remember, it's probably going to come back to the 50. MACDs are telling you that it broke down. We're nearing somewhat the end. Wouldn't go chasing it. But again, they are selling ISRG. Chipotle. Excuse me. Chipotle. I was scalping this Chipotle. October 21st is earnings. So I'm looking at the 1900 calls, see if as it comes down, if it probably comes out to 1750, I'll be looking at those 1900 calls for October 1st, October 21st for a potential earnings play. So I'm keeping that in mind. And also, I'm looking at a double bottom here potentially. I do like the way this is going. If this starts turning, this is going to show me a divergence. So Chipotle's near the end. It's trying to form a base. 1837 is going to get it going on Chipotle. Um, all right, guys, that's all I have. If you got the Apple trade this morning, you're probably doing really well on puts. We had a nice trade on that one. And BTC selling at 48,000 is looking pretty good. All right, go get it, guys. And that's all we have. All right.